So now I'd like to introduce our first reader for the evening. John DeLaurentis is a high school teacher of creative writing and language arts, and also a part-time lecturer at Rutgers University, New Brunswick, in the Modern Greek Studies program. His first book of poetry, The Worthy Pursuit, was published in 2005. His poems have also appeared in the online journals Unfettered Verse and Milk Sugar. He has contributed to educational publications as well. His first novel, Swimming in the Greek Sea, is currently in submission. So John, come on up.
Good evening. I'd like to thank Jessica for putting together such a wonderful literary journal. And I'm going to read the poem that is in issue 2, and I'll just tell you very briefly that the poem was inspired when I picked up Killing the Angel, when I got my first issue of it. I started reading it, and I was enjoying the literary connections and the literary quality of issue 1, which is back there on the table too. And it inspired me to pick up my pen and write. And I also got fascinated by the whole concept of Virginia Woolf and her biography. So I was reading some of her biographical facts after I had spent some time reading the first issue. So the result of that was a poem that is in the beginning of this new issue called Call of the Wolf. And that's spelled Wolf as in Virginia Woolf. What did you find, Virginia? You searched like a woman on fire through your father's library, looking for the words to dance off the gilded pages and enter your subconscious, to bring healing to your troubled mind, beaten and broken from your mother and father's deaths. Did you hope to find the syllables that would paint pictures from your psyche? Was there a cure in sentences that struck the waves of your restless mind? When Thoby died after Greece, you continued Thursday evenings, for comfort was found in the intimacy of friends. The words called out to you to share your muse's ruminations, to go beyond mere conventionality, to light a feminine fire that would burn holes in the patriarchal vision. So with pen to paper, you formed the letters that freed you to kill the angel who demonized your inscriptions and unfurled your passion for the uncensored truth. I'm going to do one more in my 5-minute time slot. This is a poem that I wrote back in 2005. It will be in my second poetry book. I was able to finish that this summer, the revisions on it. It's been a collection of poems that I've written from about 2005 to 2013. It's currently in submission now. But this is a poem I wrote, a little bit lighter poem and kind of emotional too. I wrote it about my daughter, who happens to be here tonight, with my son and my wife. My daughter was going to school for the first time. She had previously been homeschooled for first grade, so she was getting ready to go into second grade. So we walked down to the bus stop, and of course this was her first time going out into the world. My son was younger, so he was still home. So as the school bus drove up, she got on and went away from us. This poem came out of it. It's called Yellow and Blue. With bright yellow color and big black wheels, the symbol of separation comes in our misty view. The door opens its mouth. Little feet bounce on steps. Book bags on tiny backs move in rhythm left and right. A little girl turns 7 with a smile on her face, gleams with such excitement as our eyes are water banks Peering through the window, the little face turns a glance. She waves her little hand to parents frozen in time. Away the yellow machine goes. Memories mold within our minds that cannot believe the day has come to say goodbye to the womb of home. Growing up means growing old, as our offspring goes springing off. To immerse in new arenas and start breaking apart our hearts. But the cycle of life keeps flowing, like the power of ocean waves. It signifies life's measured time as an apple has fallen from the tree. Thank you.